Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over YouTube bumper ads. So bumper ads are a 6-second video ad format. They're non-skippable, so viewers are forced to watch them, and you pay for them on a CPM basis. So you set a CPM bid for 1,000 impressions of your video ad. So if you're running 6-second bumper ads, the first thing you need to do is open up your Google Ads account. So we have our Google Ads account open here, and I always recommend by going to tools, going to linked accounts, and opening up your YouTube linked accounts and making sure that your Google Ads account is linked to your YouTube account. So that's going to give you a little bit more details about how your ads are performing. It's definitely worthwhile to do it. It's very easy to do. You just click on the plus button, enter their YouTube channel URL, and it's going to pull up that channel, and you can link them very easily. Now, in addition to this, I highly recommend checking out our YouTube advertising tutorials playlist. You can find it on our channel underneath the playlists option. We have a bunch of different videos in here that you could really learn how to do YouTube advertising, the different video ad formats. So for this one in particular, we're going to be going over bumper ads. So coming back to Google Ads here, now once you have your accounts linked, what you want to do is upload your 6-second video ad to your YouTube channel. So we uploaded one here. It's our Surfside PPC 6-second bumper ad example for tutorial. So you'll see it on our channel. Under our channel videos, you can see it's right here. It's showing it's 7 seconds right here, but it's actually just a 6-second video ad. So anything longer you're not going to be able to run on YouTube. It doesn't let you cut certain videos, so you need to upload a 6-second video to your YouTube channel to get started. So coming back over to Google Ads here, what we're going to do is click to add a new campaign. So it's going to say select the goal that would make this campaign successful to you. The only goal that allows you to run bumper ads for your video campaign is brand awareness and reach. So none of these other ones allow you to run bumper ads. So you're just going to have to click on brand awareness and reach, then click on video, and then you can see there's a few different options here. So what you're going to do is click on bumper. It's going to say get efficient impressions and reach with bumper ads. So click on continue. And now it's going to be just like setting up other campaigns. So if you set up campaigns before, there's really not much different here. So what I'm going to do with my campaign name is do bumper ads example. So you can set your budget and dates. You could either set a campaign total and set a start date and end date, or you could just set a daily budget. So we'll just do $10 per day. It's going to say start date and end date. You can adjust those if you need to. Delivery method, if you want to spend your budget quicker, you could do accelerated. I generally keep this standard. Now the big thing with bumper ads is you're bidding on a maximum CPM basis. So you're going to set a CPM bid down below for the most that you're willing to pay for every 1,000 times your ad is shown. Now remember, these are just 6-second video ads, so it's not the same as showing a 30-second video ad. You really need to capture people's attention quickly because the video starts and ends before you know it. So we're going to continue to go through this. Now networks, the only options you have here is YouTube videos and video partners on the display network. You can't do it in YouTube search results because of the campaign type it is. Languages, so you want to enter the languages that your customers speak. So I generally select English here. Location, so if you want to narrow the locations at all, you can. For example, if you're only serving a specific area, or if there's locations that are more valuable for you. I'm just going to keep this as United States for this example. Inventory type, any content exclusions you want. So under inventory type, you could do expanded. So it's going to show, basically the way I look at it is, and I've said this in another video before, is this is kind of PG, this is going to be more PG-13, this is going to be your rated R. So I generally just keep it under standard inventory. And what I'll do under excluded content is I don't really like to show my videos with some of these sensitive content categories. So that's something you can do, is just exclude these from your campaign. And then some of the videos that might be a little bit more sensitive, tragedy and conflict, sensitive social issues, anything like that, your video ad won't show on there. You could also do excluded types and labels, so you can opt out from embedded videos, live streaming videos, games, and you can also select digital content labels to exclude here. So there's a few different options. So I'm just going to keep this as content not yet label. You can exclude mature audiences if you want. I'm just going to leave this wide open. So scrolling down, you're going to have to name your ad group here. So what I'm going to do is target my custom intent audience. So my custom intent audience is made up of different keywords that my customers tend to type in. So you can come down here to demographics, audiences, keywords, topics, and placements, and select the targeting that you want to use. So first I'll start with demographics. I generally get rid of the unknown age because I don't want my ad to show to people who are under the age of 18. It's really not going to be relevant generally when it comes to marketing. Most people are 18 and up. That's the only thing I'm going to exclude from demographics. So under audiences here, what we're going to do is you can either pick an audience from some of the ones that you've recently selected, or if you come to browse, you can do remarketing and similar audiences. Really all the different audiences that you have available to you. We went over targeting in detail. If you check out our YouTube advertising targeting options, we went through all the different targeting options there are really in detail and which ones are best for which campaign types. What I'm going to do is choose my custom intent audience. So what you would do is right here is what they are actively researching or planning. Click on it. I click on my custom intent audience. I'm going to do my online marketing one. So just to look at it, it's made up of a bunch of different search terms that really are pretty broad, but it's going to get people who are interested in marketing, in Google Ads, in search engine optimization, affiliate marketing, anything like that. So I think they will all be relevant for this campaign, and click on online marketing here. You can select multiple audiences if you want. What I generally do is I'll set my targeting into different ad groups. So if you want to do one ad group that just targets some in-market audiences or custom intent audiences, maybe you want to do another ad group that does some affinity or custom affinity audiences, maybe you want to do a remarketing ad group, you can do them all, and then your campaign will just serve to all those different audiences that you choose to target. In addition, you can also narrow by content, so maybe you want to target specific placements, specific topics, specific keywords. So I generally use placements for this, or I'll use keywords sometimes. I don't use topics very often, but under placements, you can select different YouTube channels, videos, websites, apps where your ads will show. So I always use the example, you can target the Surfside PPC YouTube channel with your video ads, and then your video ads will show before, during, and after my videos. So we're going to close this for now. I'm just going to target my custom intent audience and demographics. The only thing I excluded was the unknown age. So now under bidding, you need to set a maximum CPM bid. This is something where you're really going to have to test and watch your campaign, because you can start this very low, like maybe you start it as something like $2 and see how much your budget spends. If your budget doesn't spend, then you increase your CPM bid a little bit, or if your budget's spending easily, then you can decrease it. So maybe you do $1.50. So this really depends on your audience size and and how competitive it is to target your audience. So coming back here, I'm just going to set this at $2 to start right now, see how much my budget is spending on a daily basis, and then I'll increase it or decrease it as necessary. Okay, so next we're going to create our video ad. Now, if you try to put a video in here that's longer than 6 seconds, YouTube isn't going to let you do it. So if I take one of my videos here, copy the URL up top, enter the URL here, it's going to say choose a video that's 6 seconds or less. So I'm going to get rid of this video right now, come back to my 6-second video, copy the URL, and paste it to create the YouTube video. So this one works. It says 7 seconds, but it's actually only a 6-second video. I'm not sure why it says 7 seconds. And the only thing you need to do is enter your final URL, display URL, upload a companion banner if you want, or use auto-generated images. So I'm going to start with the final URL. It's going to be HTTPS. We're going to copy this, enter this here, just get rid of that at the front. So we have surfsideppc.com/marketing. The display URL is just going to pull in the final URL. This works perfectly for us. What I'm going to do is upload a companion banner. Okay, so very simple companion banner. This is going to show alongside the video. So if we click on desktop, you could see it up here. It's going to say YouTube bumper ads example, and it's just going to show our video very quickly, 6 seconds, and then skip on to the video. So ad name, we'll just do bumper ad 1, save and continue. And from there, that's all you need to do to set up a campaign. You would want to set up different ad groups, really test the different targeting that you can use. I kind of went over some of the examples. So maybe I'd use another ad group that's an affinity audience. Maybe I'd use another ad group that targets specific placements. And you can adjust your max CPMs as you go. Now, what you can do once you have your first ad group is create different ad groups, but it's a little bit more difficult to see how each ad group is performing for a bumper ad, because everybody is required to watch your video. So your view rate, no matter what, is going to be 100% because they're non-skippable ads. So people are required to watch your 6-second video ad. So one thing you can do is add some columns to your performance to see things like interactions, interaction rate, engagement rate, conversions, conversion rate. So see if your video is actually driving conversions, earned views as well. So it's going to say when someone views your video ad and then later watches another video on your linked YouTube channel within 7 days of the initial view. So that's one way, is just to see how much people are engaging with your channel, whether they're clicking on your ad or anything like that. That's how you can tell which ad groups are performing a little bit better with bumper ads. You're not going to be able to use view rate as well. Even average CPM might not be able to tell you that much, because that might just depend on the overall competitiveness of your audience. So if something's a little bit more expensive, it might just mean that that targeted audience is a little bit more expensive to target for your video ad. So if you have any questions about bumper ads, this is our tutorial. Pretty simple. Create a 6-second video, upload it to your YouTube channel, and then all you have to do is create your campaign, go through Google Ads, set up your targeting, click submit, and that's about it. So Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Thanks for watching our video today, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.